I also have a brief question on the idea of eternal security, because I've never heard an adequate, consistent answer to how eternal security fits into a free will position.
The P stands for perseverance, which gets into eternal security. Um, and this gets into the concept and idea that once you're saved, if you truly are redeemed, if God comes to indwell within you by his Holy Spirit, seal you, then that is a eternal change. In other words, that at that moment that you are reborn or regenerated has an eternal impact. Now, for Calvinists, that happens prior to faith. For provisionists, that happens after faith. And so there's a sense in which we would agree as provisionists, at least most provisionists, some differ on this particular
Right,
perspective of
right.
how they nuance it. But most provisionists would say, yes, we are eternally secure once the Holy Spirit comes truly to indwell within us. We are sealed for all of eternity. And that's the point of no return, so to speak. That's the point where he begins a good work in us and he is faithful to complete it from that point of regeneration.
So why is it that with my free will, I can wake up one day, choose to believe the gospel, choose to love God, choose to follow Christ, so on and so forth, but I can't wake up the next day and change my mind? I've got free will, right? Why can't I wake up the next day and choose to not follow Christ, not believe God, reject the gospel, take everything back, so on and so forth? And what's funny is, once again, when free will people begin to answer this question, why is it that once you're saved, you can't get unsaved? They go down a deterministic road. Again, they start talking about, well, your nature's been changed, your desires have been changed, the Holy Spirit is working in you, on and on and on. And they give all sorts of deterministic reasons, which completely violate their entire worldview concept of free will, in order to hold on to the idea of eternal security. So once again, you want the best of both worlds. You want free will when it sounds good, but you want God in deterministic control when it sounds good. And it's just very inconsistent. There is no consistent application of free will across the board. And the idea of eternal security is just one more example. So please, I've been waiting a long time. I've listened, read, watched debates. Can somebody on the free will side please explain to me how free will and eternal security are not contradictory concepts?